Welcome, everybody, to Mission Bay High School for another and the last home match of the regular season for the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. Home team, San Diego Internacional. Again, my name is Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor, part of your San Diego Futbol family, covering everything local soccer in San Diego. On the road to the World Cup with media credentials. We'll be there in 3 weeks in Mexico City to cover La Selección Nacional. But we are here in Mission Bay, San Diego on a beautiful Saturday evening. Although the sun is still out, San Diego Internacional are going to be facing against number 1 seed Nomads on their return to the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. This is first place against second place, ladies and gentlemen. Inter wins this. They take over first place going into playoffs. The tie and the win for Nomads keeps them in first place. First seed goes a long way when it comes to home field advantage in the playoffs. But how much of home field advantage would Inter have in the playoffs not playing here at Mission Bay High School? That's right, Mission Bay High School will be getting new turf starting, I believe, on Monday. And this is the last time in a while that Inter will play in this very field. We have the starting 11 for San Diego Internacional. We have Carter on goal. At the right back position, we have James Hone. Justin and Jake are the pairing center back. And Jacob Fuson, my apologies, at the left back position. Mr. Palmer, Spencer Palmer at the 6. We have Eric and Emmett along him in the center mid position. Tosh at the 9, we have Nico on the right, and on the left wing, we have the captain, Luke the Juke Rayleigh, starting today for San Diego Internacional. Hasn't been in the best form. He'll need to pick it up. Notable mentions for San Diego Internacional and key players missing. Spencer Hoyle, out of town, unfortunately, could not be here for this match. Brent Zuniga, not 100%, is not available for this one. A lot of key players out for Inter, but that's not an excuse. And head coach Mari Papautak puts a team that he knows can take this win. Last time these teams faced each other, Nomads came out victorious 4-2, and this was the second game of the regular season. Very different teams now. The Nomads have only lost one game this season, won the rest, and tied one. Inter won all of them except for two. 2 weeks ago, they lost against Temecula. It is a sold-out crowd here at Mission Bay High School. Not a single soul lives here. And it's actually very, very impressive. The Padres are playing at 7 p.m. and people are choosing to be here rather than seeing the Padres against the Mets. That's how big soccer in San Diego is, and we're here to watch some beautiful soccer. The ref is about to blow his whistle for the start of the match. And we begin. San Diego Internacional versus Nomads SC. Tenemos 90 minutos de fútbol aquí. Let's see what these teams have to offer tonight. Looks like Jacob Fuson's actually going to be at the right back slot tonight. And it's going to be James at the left back. Sandro not in the lineup. He is starting off the bench. Very surprised by that as well. The Frenchman has been on form. Last time we played here at Mission Bay High School, you heard me dropping some French terminology. may have not been the best. Pass back here to the goalkeeper from Nomads. Clears it out. He's going to go to Jacob. Jacob headers it over to Palmer. Palmer to Eric. Eric with the touch that's not the best, and Nomads takes the ball away. Nomads down the middle. This could be a chance for Nomads. Great tackle here by Jacob Fuzon. And Inter steals it, but the referee calls a foul. And Spencer Palmer kicks the ball away. He could not believe that was called a foul. None of the Switzerland players are here. They played earlier today at Snapdragon Stadium. Jacob here with the ball. Long ball here. Goalkeeper headers it out. Could have been a good chance for Nico to get there. Nomads here with the ball down the middle. This is first place against second place, ladies and gentlemen. The best of the best. This technically should be the championship match in 3 weeks. But we know playoffs here in the UPSL can be a surprise. And this is how awesome the UPSL is. It's a nationwide tournament, and there's always opportunity to play against the very best. It was reported that UPSL side Miami United, one of the oldest UPSL teams, will actually be facing off against the English national team for a friendly match to prepare them for the World Cup. It'll be an exhibition match, but it'll actually be a UPSL side just competing against a World Cup side. And that's the opportunity that the UPSL offers to a lot of players, that unfortunately maybe don't make it pro, but still play at a very high level. Sometimes a lot of these players end up staying in the UPSL, not because they're not good enough. They just don't have the proper exposure. But the UPSL is growing here in America, and here in the SoCal South Premier Division, there's a lot of competition. It's going to be a throw in here for Internacional. Again, we covered the story of San Diego Internacional. 13 years, going to 14 years of history. It all started with Mr. Alex, who started the team just so his son can have a Sunday league team and keep playing with his friends over 13 years ago. Playing at the Papaki Sunday League. Interception here for Inter. Luke Rayleigh opens it up to Taj. This is Nico. Correction. Nico crosses it over to the left-hand side. It's going to be a little too much. And Nico couldn't connect with Taj. Like I was saying, Mr. Alex starts the team 13, 14 years ago at the Papaki Sunday League, and the team started playing good. They started competing. They started winning. They won it all. They wanted to compete more. A couple of years ago, I want to say maybe already 6, 7, no pun intended there. Joined the UPSL, and from there have been competing. A lot of the players that first started with San Diego Inter are no longer playing. Manny Papalchuk was one of the players. He's now the head coach, has been for the last 3-4 seasons. You got the long ball here. Nomad steals it, turns. He has it down the middle. It's going to be a little too much. That's going to be James Holm winning that. He's going to just cover it up. It's going to be a goal kick for Internacional. Ball cleared away. Again, no Capi Brent Zúñiga. We're going to see how the defense holds up without the leadership of El Eterno Capitán de Internacional. Again, Nomads barely returning this year to the UPSL. My apologies if my voice does sound a little ronco. I was sick last week. Still, on the verge of recovery, feeling better since my voice has not. The interception here from Internacional. Justin stealing the ball. Interception here, but way to go by Emmett to clear back into Jake. This is going to be Tosh fighting for the ball here. Eric fighting for the ball, trying to win it. Here comes a cross to nobody. This is going to be Nico trying to find it. Nico trying to do a fancy move, but it's taken away by Nomads, who now can push up the lines. If they get past here, this is going to be dangerous. Ball stays in. Ahmed cannot win the ball back. He uses his body to clear it out. Referee says, no, keep it playing. And I can already tell there's going to be a very fast-paced game. We're in for a good one, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Spencer Palmer trying to calm the waters a little bit. Jake to Justin. Justin to James. And as for lineups from Nomads, but nothing was given to me in the true fashion of San Diego Internacional UPSL away team. Not reaching out to get the lineups. Pretty sure they know who we are by now, covering soccer in San Diego for the last 6 years. Big things happening for San Diego Futbol as well. Bad touch here is going to be a throw for Internacional. Jamicha. Did your check engine light turn on? Are you having car problems? Are you in the PB area, Mission Bay? Oh, no worries. Check out PB and European and Imports. Ask for Coach Alex. He will hook you up with the best deals in San Diego. Make sure you take your car to PB and European Imports, where they will gladly take care of you. Mention San Diego Futbol, El Chiva, El Tony, or Internacional. Can't promise a discount, but he'll definitely give you the best deal possible. PB European and Imports. Check him out. Spencer Palmer here with the pass back. Tosh trying to win it, but loses it. Solo Dolo up there pressuring. Great interception here by Justin. Takes on one, takes on two. Justin pass it over. This is going to be Jacob trying to get to the ball. Jacob with the momentum. Jacob gets the cross in. Goalkeeper deflected. Justin trips and falls. And now it's going to be a counterattack, but James gets there first. Bad pass here, and this could be great tackle. Eric wins it now. Eric here, watch the elbows. That's going to be a foul. Eric plays it quickly. This is James on the left side. James has people. Has Eric. Gets the cross in. It's going to be a corner kick for Internacional. Wonder who will be taking the set pieces. Normally, the Frenchman Sandro is the man in charge of those. Or he does give dangerous crosses, and usually Spencer Palmer is the one that ends on top of those. There's going to be Nico crossing the ball here. Here comes the corner kick. Header away, tiro, goal! It's Luke the Juke Riley! 1-0 Internacional. Luke jumps in the air and finishes 1-0 Inter. I will say there might be a lot of Nomads here because it got awfully quiet, but Internacional take the lead. But we've seen this before for Inter, taking an early lead, getting a little comfortable, and then giving up the momentum. Inter needs to step it up here, try to get a second one. Nomads going to adjust here, and I know they can probably come back as well. That's why they're first place for a reason. Jacob. Justin now with the ball over to James. Back to Justin. Justin takes on one. That's going to be a foul. Jacob here with the ball now in the middle to Eric. Eric Gonzalez down the middle with Luke. Luke with the pass in between two players. Doesn't get there. Joel El Wiki is not at the game scouting. Joel El Wiki celebrating with Cruz Azul their championship. Center back running it up the middle. Nomads playing it a little quickly here. Cutting in. Trying to find the space. Gonna take the shot. Tiro. Y desviado. Goal kick for Internacional. Carter here taking the goal kick. Nico jumping for that. Doesn't win it. Spencer swings and misses. And it's Jacob fighting for that and winning it. Jacob Fuson down the left-hand side now. That's going to be a foul for Internacional. Let me tell head coach Paltalk, this is a big game. Trying to win the league, going to the playoffs with the first league. That pass here actually works out. Tosh over to Nico. Nico chips it over to Emmett. Emmett here with the chance. Emmett cuts in. Tiro desviado. Goal kick for Nomads. But San Diego Inter knocking on the door again. On the bench tenemos a los morritos todavía, 17 years old. Both scored last time they played at home. Throw in here in the middle to the center back, cuts back in, opens it to the left-hand side. Plays it long, looking for the long ball. Jake cannot get there. A chance here for Nomads. Nomads cutting in. Cleared away by Justin. Is going to be a throw in for Nomads. Windy day here in Mission Bay High School. We have to throw in here by Nomads. Nomads here. Stolen away by Internacional. This is Tosh passing it over to Nico. Nico switching the ball over, finding Emmett. Emmett with a little bit of space in between two players now. He needs to pass it over to James. James home. James back to Emmett. Emmett in between two players. Knocks one down. Pass it over to Jacob. Jacob with some space here and time. Jacob trying to find someone else. Finds Jake. Jake to Justin. Justin back to Fuzon, but it's a bad pass, but not a great touch from Nomads that goes all the way to Carter. He's going to hang on to it to pick it up. All the way up, looking for Luke Rayleigh. Luke barely misses it. And here comes Nomads now. Over on the left-hand side, number 7. Passing it over. Jacob winning the ball here. Tries to send it over, but Nomads defense on point, winning that one. That's going to be a foul given for Nomads. We've reached the first 15 minutes of the game. 1-0 Internacional. Again, Inter is playing the red going left to right. Nomads on the navy blue going right to left. Tackle here. Luke Rayleigh getting the best of that one over here. Over to Nico on the right-hand side now. Nico between one, trying to go between two, gets in between two. Nico keeps going. Nico keep going. Nico cuts in. Nico gets the shot off, but it's saved by Nomads. Aquí con el taquito. Que control, se quita uno, se quita dos. Qué bonito, báilale, báilale. But Jacob says no more. Party's over. Jacob Fuson's here to kill the party for Nomads. Nomads now with space, trying to find the open area down the middle. Great back heel pass. Here comes Nomads over on the left-hand side. Number 7 against Jake. Jake in the middle. Tiro. Carter saves it. Jake trying to clear it out. Does clear it out. It's asking for a foul. It's actually going to be a corner kick for Nomads. But great build-up play here with the back heel and Carter saying, no, I'm going to stop this here. A dangerous opportunity for Nomads. Number 9 going to take the corner kick from the right side of the field. Here comes the cross. Header back, cleared by Emmett. Saved here by Nomads. Trying to get the shot. Gets the shot. Carter again with the second save of the game. Another save by Carter here. The guy with the backpack by Inter's bench is actually the medical staff here for the game. He is helping out both teams in case there's an injury. That's the guy with the backpack. He's ready to go. He's the best. Ball down the middle here. Nomads with the control. That's a bad touch, and it's going to be ball for Inter. Nico has the ball. He should leave it for Jacob. Cálmense poquito, cálmense. You can tell the pace that Nomads has. Leaves the ball back, but Luke Rayleigh trying to win there. Luke's jogging over there to the side. Would love to see a couple sprints here and pressure Nomads in their own side of the field. Trying to save the energy. Jake winning the ball here. Jake driving it up the field now. Jake again. Jake, keep going. Jake, not Jake from State Farm, but Jake from Inter. Eric now with the ball. Eric has a good vision. Gives it to Palmer. Palmer trying to find someone else. Palmer gives it to Luke Rayleigh. Is Emmett now with the ball over to James. Mueva la pelota, Inter. Keep it playing. Emmett here with the ball. Back to James. James sends Emmett again. Emmett with some space. Here comes the cross. Emmett gets the pass. Tiro, que gol! Internacional. Como le gusta decir a los gringos, 2-0. Inter 2, Nomads 0. And this is the first half that head coach Papaltog wanted to have. Great play between Emmett and James. Everyone thought the cross was coming from Emmett, and he takes the shot instead. Great move, great play, great shot, Emmett. That assist will go to James, the left back. Because we've seen him play everything. Left back, right back, center back. Nico here. Nico and Luke Rayleigh switching sides. Number 7 on the left-hand side now. And so this is Spencer Palmer winning that. That is all balls going to be a throw-in. We have a substitution actually here. Luke Rayleigh comes out. Autor del primer gol. I hope if he's okay. It's going to be the Frenchman Sandro coming on. He's going to be playing at the wing. Normally we've seen him at center mid position. But early substitution here for Inter and not ideal. There's going to be a foul for Internacional. I could tell Luke was a little off. He was jogging instead of pressuring like he usually does. But this is not a good sign for Internacional losing a player this early into the game. However, Sandro has been in tippy-top form and can definitely be a dangerous player to have on the field. Sandro pressuring here over on the left-hand side now. Sandro cuts in. Sandro cuts another one. Sends the ball over to Jacob. Jacob here cuts in. That's going to be a foul. And the referee said no foul there. It's going to be a goal kick. You see, in soccer, normally when a player trips the other players, call a foul. This time it's not a foul because the ref said so. Traditionally, though, those are called. Not for this ref, letting them play. I also like it. Bad touch here for Nomads, who are feeling the pressure from Internacional. Bad touch here from Jake, and this could be dangerous for Nomads, who shoots it from far. Tiro golazo! Goal! Nomads cuts the lead. Shoots it from the 30-yard line. Catching Carter off his line, and that is a costly mistake from Jake. That was not Jake from Inter. That was Jake from State Farm. Making that mistake. Not selling the proper insurance that Internacional deserves on the back line right there. Shake it off, Jake. 2-1 now. We have a game. Justin to James. Eric here with the ball. Eric, he's good under pressure. Gives it to Justin and clears it out, looking for Tosh. Tosh brings it down, looking the ball for Nico. Delivers a great pass. Nico's going to get there. Justin trying to overlap through the middle. Nico cuts in. Nico cannot pass the left back, who sends the long ball. A beautiful pass here for Nomads, who are now on the other side of the field. From one end to the other, Nomads inside the box now. Takes the shot, deflected. And now it's Eric with the ball, who clears it out over to Sandro. Sandro on the left-hand side, waiting for the ball. Back to James, back to Sandro. Gives it over to Nico here. Nico trying to cut back, cannot find his footing. And that's going to be a foul from Emmett. I'm sure that foul hurt. That could have been a little unnecessary. Pass here for Nomads. Nomads cuts back. The referee kind of gets a foot on that ball. And Nico again with the bad pass. Nico losing the ball. Referee says play it on. And Jake clears it away, but it lands for Nomads again. Nomads here, ball stolen away, and this is going to be Emmett. Emmett finding Tosh. Tosh to Nico, trying to get the run, and he says that should have been a foul. Eric stealing the ball. Nico to Jacob. Jacob in between two. Bounces it off. That's going to be a throw-in for Internacional. Inter to Palmer. Jake from Inter to Justin. James. Down the side to Sandro, the Frenchman here. Looks like he's going to switch the ball. Passes it back to Justin. This is what we need from Inter, just passing the ball, moving the ball around. We got to make sure we're moving off the ball as well. I'm sure Matty Papalchuk is going to tell them at halftime. Not a lot of off-the-ball movement like we usually see them do. Nomads win the possession of the ball here. Ball down the line is going to be ball for Internacional, who's going to go all the way to Carter. And Carter's just going to invite the pressure a little bit. Jake back to Carter. Carter switches it over. James. James down the side. Sandro wanted to make the run. The ball's intercepted by Nomads in a dangerous place. Now on the right-hand side, Nomads. James gets a foot on the ball, and it's going to be a corner kick. Not sure if Nomads were asking for a foul, but that was clear as day. All ball corner kick. Here comes a chance for Nomads to tie it up. Looking at number 19. Ball goes over. That's going to be a goal kick. We kindly ask si tienen chiquilines aquí en Mission Bay High School and you're watching for some reason live. Tengan a los chiquilines behind the goals to get the balls for the players. So the starting players don't have to run and get the balls. We're about to reach the last 15 minutes of the half. I don't think the ref should be adding much. There was one substitution. Maybe he adds a minute. Spencer here with the long ball looking for Tosh. That's going to be an offsides call. I think that's the first offsides that we've seen. And I don't know. I don't know if it was, but I'm not the ref. Emmett stealing the ball beautifully here. Gets a shirt tug, but keeps it going. This is Tosh. Tosh couldn't get in between two players. Nomads getting out the pressure in the middle very well. Sandro stealing the ball here. Couldn't get any support and loses the ball. Nomads here. Number 4 takes the shot into the hands of Carter. Added another save to Carter. I think that's 5 saves in the half. And Jacob here turning on the wheel, sending Tosh. Looks like that's going to be an offsides again. Props to the center back line for Nomads, playing the line well. And Tosh is going to have to read the run a little bit better if he wants to get past. Ball was rolling, and the ref lets it happen. And now gives a foul to Nomads. And that's what Jacob's arguing with him, saying the ball was rolling. He let that happen, and now they call this foul. It's going to be ball for Nomads. Evan Stoll, go Inter from Michigan. The keeper of times here for Internacional, winning a penalty shootout for Inter. Saving every single kick. Can't remember if that happened, Evan, but I'm going to give you the props. I think you saved like 3 or 2 in that shootout. Every player that wears the Inter uniform will tell you that this does feel like a family, from the holiday parties to the training grounds to just the fun vibes that Inter provides. This is the place you want to play if you're in San Diego. Throw in here for Nomads. I almost talked, but he proved me wrong. And he Nomads gets here, gets the shot into the hands of Carter once again, making it a little easy for him. And I hope I just didn't jinx him. Justin here with the ball now. This is James. We have the fans with the speakers here in the facility. That's going to be a foul. Normally shoulder to shoulder is allowed. Shoulder to chest is not allowed. It's going to be Spencer Palmer, not Cole Palmer. But one thing Spencer Palmer and Cole Palmer have in common, they're both not going to play in the World Cup. Emmett here, taking on a player. Emmett trying to find the cross, finds the cross. Sandro tiro! The Frenchman gets close. And that could have been a third one for Inter. Off by just a couple of inches. Ball down the middle into the feet of Spencer Palmer, who gives it right back. Says, here, you give it to me too easily. You can have it back. But Jacob says, what are you doing, teammate? Get the ball back. Jacob, on the right-hand side, gets across. Goalkeeper saves it. He's going to play it quickly to his center back, who's trying to drive the ball forward, but loses his footing, and somehow the ball passes through. But goes to James. James, this is Emmett back in the middle. Emmett with some space. Emmett finding Sandro. Sandro looking for Eric. Eric has the Meg. That's going to be a foul given. No yellow cards yet. I think that's what the ref is saying. Hey, one more and it's going to be a yellow card. I personally do like that the ref is letting them play a little bit. Hasn't been giving soft yellows. We're already over 30 minutes into this first half. Sandro cutting back. That's going to be a corner kick for Internacional. Second corner kick of the day for Inter. Last time we had a goal from Luke Rayleigh, who's now on the bench. Can someone else step up here? It's going to be Sandro with the cross. Can we see the third one? Sandro with the cross. The referee pauses it and says, hey, we got to watch those hands. You see, to me, if let them play, and if it's a foul, call it. If it's a penalty, call it. If it's an offensive foul, call it. Sandro with the cross. A little too much. Ball is going to be a goal kick. I personally would love if the ref blew a whistle there. I'm pretty sure the sideline ref raised his flag, so they knew it was out. Some of us here from home could not see that. I'm not saying I'm from home, but people from home couldn't see it. The camera didn't catch it. Nomads. Again, cut the lead after Inter were up 2-0. 15. Pass it back. And Nomads trying to go for the long ball. Here we go. Justin gets in the way there. And it goes to Emmett. Spencer now to Jacob. Jacob looking for Nico. Nico, he is on sides. Nico gets the cross. Goalkeeper very much securely gets the ball and plays it quickly to his right winger. And Nomad's trying to play the counterattack, but says, no, actually, let's hold the ball a little bit and switch it over. Nico still pressuring. That's going to be a foul from Nico. I said, watch the hands. That's all I'm saying. Center back here, number 17. Emmett getting to the ball first. The ref says play on. This is Tosh. Tosh over to Jacob on the right-hand side. Jacob turns on the wheels. Jacob trying to cross, and it's going to be another corner kick for Internacional. Great deflection from the defender, and the ref is going to check on number 4, who's barely getting up, just to make sure that he is okay. Nico grabbing the ball, walking over to the corner flag to take the third corner for Internacional. This time going from the right side to the middle. Nico with the corner outside the box, a little bit deflected by Nomads. And this is Spencer now with the ball, sending it over to Nico again, who cuts back in. Pass it over to Jacob. Jacob's going to get the cross in. Jacob gets the cross deflected. It's going to be another corner kick for Inter. You see head coach Paul Politok checking his phone, checking the clock, trying to see how much there is left. Nico lining up the corner. It's a low cross. Sandro's going to take the shot. Desviadísimo, Sandro. Hay que afinar la guitarra, Sandro, si queremos cantar. We're getting close to the last 5 minutes of the first half. It's a very close game. Inter up 2-1 at half. 1-2 touch here from Nomads. Nomads drives it over to the left-hand side. One-on-one on Jacob. You're not going to win it. Jacob takes on another player, trying to get another one in. And that's going to be a little too much here from Jacob. Trying to fight it back. Nico's in a pressure now. Here comes the long ball. Justin says, this one's mine. Gives it over to Spencer Palmer. Spencer with some space. Spencer trying to clear it out. He's got to go to Emmett. Emmett to Jacob. Go back to Spencer. Spencer with the first touch. Through ball. Great control. Tosh trying to fight it here. Center back hits it with his toes back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper in trouble now. Goalkeeper here. Passing it over. Sandro steals the ball. That's going to be called a foul. That's going to be now a throw-in for Inter. You know, technically, you have to ask for the space if a player is in the way. Looks like the player did not ask for that. And the Nomads players are asking, saying, hey, he put his foot there. Like, that should have been a yellow card for the Inter player, and maybe the ref missed that. To be fair, I also missed it because I thought they were playing the long ball, and the camera juked us out a little bit. Good throw in here. It's going to be a cross. Centro. Goalkeeper maybe gets a hand on it. And he did. It's going to be a throw in for Internacional. We're officially down to our last 5 minutes, minus added time from the referee. And it's going to be Jake from Inter with a long throw into the box. Jake. Headed by Spencer. It's going to be a corner kick. And another chance here from Inter. You hear Carter screaming for Nico to give a good cross in. Inter has some height with Jake and Spencer. Here comes the cross. That was Jake trying to get there thus, but goes deflected. Shout out to Luke the Juke Rayleigh getting the balls. Nomads playing in dangerous territory. That's a bad touch. Taj winning the ball here. Eric to Taj. Taj trying to fight for it here. That's what it looked like. A late tackle not given. Emmett here with the ball now. Over to Jake. A lot of stuff happening in the last sequence. Great move here from Fuson. It's going to win a throw-in. Yeah, not sure who's playing the music. If you guys can hear that, if not, even better. That's going to be a throw-in for Inter. And Nomads players getting a little upset here. This is going to be the center back, Jake from Inter, with the long throw-in into the box. He's going to be looking for players like Justin and Spencer Palmer. Tosh has a little height in him, too. Here comes the throw-in from hands to hands. The goalkeeper plays it quickly over on the left-hand side. Emmett reads that perfectly and sends it over for a throw-in for Nomads. Asking for no fouls. Emmett fouls. He still can't believe it. Says that's a little soft. Emmett winning the ball here. Now it's Sandro, the Frenchman, over on the left-hand side. Takes on one. Cannot get the ball to stay on the field. You see Luke Rayleigh right there on the bottom of your screen walking, winking at the fans. He's not winking at the fans. I'm sure he's winking at someone very special for him. Don't want to get the man in trouble. Nomads here with the ball now. Emmett, that's going to be another foul. You got to watch it, Emmett, because you can win a yellow card. Matty Papalta cannot believe that was called. Shrugs and says, really? That's what we're calling now? Great move here from the midfielder. But Eric steals the ball back. Nico trying to win it back. Cannot get it. Spencer Palmer here trying to fight for it. Great move here over on the left-hand side. But Jacob Futson cuts the fun and wins a throw-in by Mr. Jacob. Great defensive effort here. We're heading into added time now. About to reach the 45th minute mark. Jacob winning the ball. Tries to give it over to Nico. The ball doesn't get there. Apologies if it's a little laggy. That's going to be a yellow card here. And Inter asking for a red card here. Looks like it was a hard foul. The reaction of Matty Papaltak says it all. It looked like studs were up. He's talking to the fourth referee. The referee talking to the player. He's going to be given a yellow card. Spencer Palmer laughing, saying, I don't know why that was not a red. That's incredible. Studs up, hard foul. I've seen it be giving a red. I've seen it be giving yellow. I've seen those fouls not being called a foul. Inter stealing the ball here. This is Eric. Eric on the left, right-hand side to Nico, but loses the ball again. I can see Nico maybe being shoved off. Got a chance here for Nomads. Yes, what's up? Take him on. Great defensive effort from Jake. We're already 2 minutes into added time here. Fans yelling to shoot the ball, shoots it, but gets deflected. Eric here winning the ball, trying to get out of this. Sandro cannot win the ball here. Nomads gets across. Justin, very traditionally, hands behind the back. Ball back for Nomads, who's going to cross the ball. Here comes the cross. That's going to be over. And that's going to be it for the first half. San Diego Inter 2, Nomads 1. Very eventful first half. We'll be right back with the second half here, live from Mission Bay High School with some more UPSL action.
you had trainings, or I don't know what you had going on. I'm assuming you were busy. But then I was like, it's been hours. And then I checked the email because I didn't want to open it. I said, let me see if he's opened it. Nothing there yet. And I'm like, hey, dude, hello, you got the email? And that's when you replied.
Yeah, I was already on my way, actually. And so get the email, come collect your credentials for the third time. Go to LA, go collect your credentials.
What is it?
We told you no. And I'm like, okay. I told my girl, hey, this time it's not Memorial Day weekend, so we can actually go up and we can hit up Porto's, because Porto's was closed on that second time we went. And that was almost like the promise that I was like, oh, if you come with me,
I did that in the middle of the week and taking my dog up. I went to the Oceanside Farmers Market. You ever been? Pretty awesome.
I've never been, but
it's a great farmers market. Very surprised.
The food that's got at Porto's looked phenomenal, by the way.
Oh, it was excellent. And you didn't see the boxes that we took to go. Of like we don't do the sweet stuff, we do the savory stuff.
Porto's is better. All that savory stuff.
Yeah. Oh, que delicia. Honestly, they're losing money by not having one here. Anyways,
passport book, because I told you, llévate todo, llévate tu, take your birth certificate, take your Mexican birth certificate, take everything.
Dude, I took my birth certificate. I did take my birth certificate. I took my passport book. I took my Century. I took my passport card. I took my driver's license. I took my voter's ID. I took my, I took my, I don't even know.
Student ID.
This is something gross.
Steady loyal credential.
It's just credential. That's everything. Like, this is me. And so I get there and it's packed. Like, it's so packed because all the security people. So for everybody who's going to be in the FIFA World Cup, just stadium and everything, they need a pass as well. So anybody who's a vendor, anybody who's a custodian, anybody who's a janitor, anybody who's selling merch, anybody who's on the premises has to have it. So like, I get there and it accepts my driver's license because the email says take your driver's license this time. And so I do that, and it says application not found. You need to go ahead and do an extra step. Big old red X. I'm like,
you're like, no.
I'm like, okay. So I get my little ticket, and then I'm waiting. I'm sitting down, and then I see the guy that like helped me and like definitely like felt bad for me that first time. And it was like he saw me. He didn't know if he would like to acknowledge me or not because he doesn't know if I'm going to get approved or take my thing again. So he's just like, hey. I'm like,
you again.
Hey.
The fact that they know you now, it's crazy.
Yes,
a memorable guy.
And so essentially what ended up happening, what had happened was,
I can't see Tony.
I know, I'm working on it. But essentially what ended up happening is that I'm sitting down and I'm waiting for the girl that helped me the first two times, the one that's at fault for this whole time. I'm like, I need to get her. Like, I need to have her give me the yes. And then I get over with this like sick ass Japanese dude and has a beautiful Rolex on. It's just like very efficient. I'm like, okay, you're good to go. And I'm just like, that's it. Like, I was almost upset of how quick it was. Of like, it's like, yeah, just wait for your number again. They'll go ahead and call you up. I was like, okay. I go back, sit down. The guy now comes over. He's like, so did you get it? And I'm like, I haven't made it this far. So, I was looking fine. And, call number 393. 393 comes up. Make sure you don't take pictures on social media. Blah, 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 blah. Here you go. I was just like, great. And I walked out. I'm like, I hated how easy that was. Like, that upset me how easy that was for the first time. And so
sometimes though, you just like you when you feel like you're not supposed to, or you feel like you had to work really hard, so like, I'm just gonna walk out of here and leave. Like,
I wanted to be cheered. I wanted people to carry me out of the
Congratulations,
building.
Tony Sanchez. Here is your credential for the FIFA World Cup 2026.
And like that picture of
this comment right here, correct. There's only one person involved in this whole ordeal, and it's not that lady.
No, it's that lady's. 100%. It's that lady's. I'll tell you why. Had she not input my driver's license originally, I would have been able to pick it up the second time. No problem. No problem.
Riddle me this. Had you taken your passport book the first time?
Well, I already told you, Chiva, that there was somebody else who I warned about this, who did the exact same process and they still made him come back. He
so
got
they
his
claim. So they claim.
No, I saw the process. There are things in the process that he would have done that if he would have lied, wouldn't have happened that way. So, anyways, credential, we're good. Fantastic.
Do not show on social media. We did not show it for
It
the
was a-
record.
It was
here,
a lanyard.
FIFA.
It's the lanyard. Chiva showed that.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Mission Bay High School with some UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. My name is Alejandro Chio, señor. Here with your commentary for the second half between first place Nomads SC against second place San Diego Internacional. San Diego Internacional are up 2-1 to start this second half. Had a fantastic first half. A mistake from Jake in the first half cost Inter a goal that the player from Nomads shot it from the 30-yard line. The goalkeeper Carter up away from his line. Justin Carrion, I believe he is starting at the center back position. I can confirm the number right now. As soon as I see him, you can see San Diego Internacional right over there. Again, the winner of this team finished the season in first place with a tie. Nomads stays in first place. Justin is starting in this game. I can confirm the number right now. He is wearing number 12. So you'll see him right there, jumping, getting ready. That is correct. Justin Carrion wearing number 12. Looks like we're going to have a substitution. Number 11 coming on. It looks like maybe James is coming out for number 11. I'll confirm in a second who number 11 is. Was not given the bench by Internacional, but that's okay. That is A-okay. We have 45 minutes left in this game, plus whatever the ref decides to add. Again, San Diego Inter missing players like Spencer Hoyle and Brent Zuniga at that center back position. Looks like this could be Edwin that's here. That came on. Referee says, let's the games begin. Second half, last 45 minutes of the regular season for both of these teams. It is the battle for first place to get the home field advantage in the playoffs when both of these teams inevitably face each other in the championship round again. Carter here finishing. This has been a very fast, physical match. Luke the Juke Grayley coming out very early in the first half. We're going to start the game here with a throw-in from Jacob Fuson, who's playing at the right side this time around. Again, my name is Alejandro Chio, señor, part of your San Diego Futbol team. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow San Diego Futbol on all social media platforms. Subscribe on YouTube. #1 soccer media outlet here in San Diego. Here comes the cross. Sandro measuring that one, and it's cerquitita, Sandro. And a great opportunity here from Inter to extend the lead early in the second half. Sandro off by just a couple of inches. Un metrito. A lot of inches. It was a little wide out. Nomads here, the 1-2 touch. Very nicely done here in the middle of the field. Cutting back in. Eric trying to win that first season wearing the Internacional jersey. Here comes the cross, headed away by Justin. But then one, and here comes Nomads, saved by Carter. Another shot, Tiro, goal! Goal! Nomads ties it up, 2-2. And this result secures Nomads first place. Not the best defending there from San Diego Internacional. We have a comment here saying if City SC wins and San Diego Inter loses, doesn't City get second place? No, Nomads would be at 25 points and City would be at 22 points if they win, putting Nomads in first place. Long ball here from Justin Tosh trying to win it. Pass in between both players. And not the start that Inter wanted. Jake winning the ball here. Pass it over to Edwin. Emmet, my apologies there. Emmet, el autor del segundo gol. That's going to be a foul not given, but the ball still goes to Nomads. Here, nice 1-2. Great back heel turn back over to the right-hand side of the field. The ball is going to be given a foul. And the referee calling the foul, and players getting upset, asking for momentum. Number 3 was asking for the foul, then arguing with the ref, saying, "Why'd you call it? We had the ball." This is going to be a cross here into the box by number 9. Here comes the cross. That's going to be won by Inter. Now it's Eric. Eric again trying to win the ball back, loses it. Sack here, winning the ball. Sack again, gets stepped on. Referee says keep it going. That's going to be a throw-in for Inter. Sack with the throw-in here. Sends it over to Spencer Palmer. Spencer sends the ball over to Nico. Nico headers it down for Emmett. Emmett winning the ball in the middle. I gotta say, I have loved Emmett at the center mid position. It was a lot more comfortable than when he plays in the fullback. Long ball here. Sack cannot find the ball. I'm trying to understand the substitution. James was defending pretty well on the left-hand side, and now Sack getting beat. Here comes the shot. Tiro desviadísimo. Desviadísimo. Go kick for Internacional. Justin here with the ball now. He's going to play it over to Sack. Sack in the middle to Sandro. Sandro trying to find Jacob or Nico. Finds Nico, who gives a great pass over to Emmett. Emmett now to Jacob. Jacob on the right-hand side. Jacob trying to find someone. Jacob gets the pass in, goes to nobody, but Emmett wins it back. Emmett gets the shot deflected by the center back. And now it's Nomads winning the ball back, trying to go out there, but Spencer Palmer says otherwise. He wins the ball, gives it over to Nico. Nico in the middle. Nico tries to get a shot. That's going to be deflected. It's going to be a corner kick for Internacional. Is your registration up and it's time to get a smog check? Check out Smog Express PB. As for Alex Jr., he'll help you out, hook you up, give you a great deal as well for your smog check. Check out Smog Express. Sandro here on the left-hand side. Here comes the cross. Header by Justin, tiro, goal! Justin! 3-2 Inter. And Inter showing to be very dangerous on the set pieces. Inter takes the lead again. And it's 3-2 now. And Benjamin09 on the comments. You're good luck to Justin getting a goal in today's match. I want to say could be the winner, depending on how the score ends. But a great header, great cross by the Frenchman Sandro. And Inter back up. Emmett winning the ball here. Throwing for Nomads. Sandro getting the ball here, looking for Tosh. Cannot find him. Tosh winning the ball back. Gets a little tug. And the referee does not call it. Late tackle here. I will say Justin stole the tackle. I could have seen that not being called. And now it's a matter of ball possession, moving the ball around, making the right plays, not making any mistakes. We're going to have a substitution by Nomads. We got number 12 coming on, number 7 leaving the field on the far right side. Yeah, see number 19 shifting over. And 12 slotting right there in the middle. Carter with the long kick, looking for Tosh. Great ball. Tosh tries to get the pass. Emmett trying to get there. Emmett wins the ball back. Now to Nico. Nico gives the ball away, and this could be a counterattack for Nomads. Long ball here. Carter gets it and reads it, clears it out, and gives it over to Sandro, who has a lot of space. Over to Sack now. Sack to Justin. Matty Papalzak wants them to drive the ball back. This is a bad pass from Inter. A shot, tiro, goal. Goal, 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 goal. Nomads ties it up. Of a very, very bad mistake from Inter. Eric with the bad touch costing another goal. First mistake from Jake and now from Eric. Inter shooting themselves in the foot here. And now it's tied 3-3. With plenty of game left. And this is one of those where you can't lose your head. You can't lose your confidence. And you cannot make more mistakes like that. Jake sends the ball over. This could be won by Inter. Nico here winning the ball. Nico on the left-hand side cannot win it. And I will say not the best game for Nico. Sack wins the ball here very nicely. Eric with the ball, turning, gives it over to Sandro. Sandro to Nico. Nico trying to play it on the left-hand side, won by Nomads. Sack headers it. Eric trying to win that. And Nomads again with the possession of the ball, trying to pass it back. Great between two players, beautifully played. And here comes a long ball, won by Justin. And Sandro headers it back a little bit, and that's going to be into the hands of the goalkeeper. Nomads on the left-hand side. Jacob trying to fight for that. Here comes a long ball over Justin's head, but Carter was well out of his line to win that. And Maddie tells Carter, just send it up, see what happens. That's going to be a foul on Taj. We're going to have a substitution. And this is going to be a very dangerous weapon here for Inter. We're going to have Chris Bourdon coming on. Looks like Nico's going to slot in the center mid position, and Chris is going to go over to the right-hand side. Again, Chris is a very, very good player, and we'll see what he can do coming on for Internacional. Playing for the deaf national team for the United States of America. Very good player. Unsure why maybe he didn't start, but here comes a ball from Nomads. Sack on the one-on-one. He knows he's a lefty, passes it back. Carter winning the ball here. Capacity crowd, total capacity available here at Mission Bay High School is a couple thousand. I haven't told me the official attendance. Toluca Rayados playing right now. Emmett winning the ball here. Tosh cutting back. Tosh trying to look for Chris. That's a beautiful bop by Chris. And I'll call the offsides. I will say, I'm standing right here. I don't think that was an offsides, but it is because the ref called it. That was a great ball as well from Tosh. But the line from Nomads have been playing a very, very solid line. Sack wins the ball here. That's going to be a throw-in for Internacional. Carter clearing it out here. Not sure how that wasn't called. It was called earlier against Inter. But here comes Nomads. Again, the tie gives Nomads the first seed. And you can sort of feel the tension in this game, knowing that a costly mistake can be the deciding factor. Tosh here. Over to Emmett. Emmett getting tagged here. Sends the ball over. And he's actually going to call the foul back here. The tug that happened on Emmett. He was trying to play advantage. Since the ball went nowhere, it's actually going to be a foul. Look at that. The referee does know how to play advantage. Justin here with the ball, sending it in the middle, looking for someone, trying to look for Sandro, and that's going to be an offsides again. Goal kick here. Not a goal kick, offsides kick. Jake reading that well. That's a very dangerous play here. That should be a yellow card, and it's not. It is going to be a yellow card here. That was inches away from ripping a player's head off, and that's going to be... That's a second yellow card, and it's going to be a red card for the Nomads player. And the ref is giving a red card, and that puts Nomads down to 10 men. I will say you can't do that. You just can't. It's player safety always. The Nomads now down a man. And this is going to be Inter opportunity to play the last 30 minutes up a man to try to win this game. And I have a substitution after this play for Inter. The ball played over here to Sack. It's going to be a little too much. Hits the corner flag. But it's actually going to be a goal kick. That's going to be it for Tosh. So we're going to have Jordan coming on. We'll confirm that that is the substitution. Long ball here. It's going to be won by Jake. That is Jordan Diaz, who just came on. Ball stolen here by Emmett. Back to Nico. Nico in the middle. This is Jordan. Jordan wants to get their goalkeeper. Beautifully gets there first. That's a good opportunity. Yeah, players like Sage. We're warming up. It's going to be a foul given by the referee. We also have James Goriseta. Warming up. I don't think that's a foul. Referee says get up. And Emmett trying to fight for that. Chris winning that very beautifully. That's a long touch for Mr. Fuson throwing for Nomads. Getting close to the last 20 minutes of the match. Still plenty of game. And we're going to have a substitution for Nomads as well. Here comes Chris. Chris Borden. Chris. Emmett. Gives it over to Zach. Justin. Looking for Jake. Has Fuson. That's a bit of a touch, but gets there and gives it back to Jake. Ball over to Chris now. Over to Emmett. Emmett turning on the wheels. Gets to the ball. Gets the cross. It's going to be a corner kick now. And again, Internacional have been dangerous with their corner kicks. It's going to be Sandro here with another cross. Emmett staying close by. You're looking for Spencer. You're looking for Justin. Here comes a cross by Sandro. Cleared by Nomads. And Sack's the one with the ball here. Sack over to Jacob. Jacob takes on one. Takes on two. Gives the cross. This is Nico. Nico gets the cross. He's going to land for Inter. Doesn't land there. Now it's Nomads. Jacob still trying to pressure. Ball stolen away by Nico. This is Jordan with the ball now. Back to Nico. This is Fuson. Justin. To Zach. Zach sees Sandro with the run. A little too much on that pass. But good idea by Zach. Good run by Sandro. An even better read from the goalkeeper. Again, Nomads playing with one man down due to a red card. Zach with a mistake here. And this is, if you're Inter, this is what you cannot do. You cannot make a mistake here. Little friendly shove there from the attacking player. Long ball here looking for Jordan that leads to nothing. And Jordan's going to have to go pressure because now it's a game of killing the clock for Nomads. Down a man, the tie secures the first seed. So if you're Inter, you're chasing after everything. You need a goal. You're up a man. Great tackle here by Fuson. Cuts back in and pass it over to Carter. Fuson here. Cuts out. That's going to be a foul. We have a substitution here from Nomads. Jake from Inter with the ball. Over to Justin. This is Zach on the left-hand side now. Zach back to Justin. A little short. Justin steps it up. Cuts in. Bad pass here. Now it's cleared away by Nomads. Justin trying to win it here again. That's going to be a little too much, and that's going to be a foul given. And it's actually going to be a yellow card given here. And Nomads fans getting frustrated at the referee. I will say I don't think that should have been a foul, but doesn't call it. It could have been a counterattack from Nomads. Justin to Palmer. Now it's Chris on the right-hand side. This is the man you want with the ball. Chris passes it back over to Jacob. Jacob in between two players gets the cross in. Goalkeeper comes out and secures it with his hands and opens it over to the right-hand side. Zach winning the ball here. Now it's going to be a goal kick. And shout out to Inter's camera guy running to secure the ball. And you see Luke Rayleigh also behind the goal, making sure you might want to have someone over on the other side of the goal as well. Nomads. Stolen by Inter, but recovered very well from Nomads. This is Jordy who stole the ball. Spencer trying to get there, doesn't get there. Here comes a chance for Nomads. Down a man still. They get a goal and it could be over. Zach stealing the ball here. Nomads still trying to play quickly. They're trying to get the goal and secure this. Stolen very well from Mr. Spencer. Palmer gives it over in the middle. Sandro here with the ball. Sandro gives it over. This could be Chris. Chris gets there first. Chris is there. Chris is going to get the shot. Tiro, goal! Inter! Internacional! Great ball from the Frenchman Sandro to Chris, who finishes, and it's 4-3 Inter. This could be the goal that gives Inter the #1 seed to go into the playoffs. And I said it when he came on. Mr. Chris is a dangerous man and gets the goal for Internacional. We're going to have a substitution. This is going to be 17-year-old Mr. James with important minutes here. We're down to the last 15 of the game. This is James, who did score last time we played in this very field. Great ball here. Nomads trying to get it back. Sack. Getting the touch is going to be a corner kick. 15 minutes left. You're up a man. It's going to be very interesting to see what head coach Papalitok decides to do. Does he park the bus? Does he try to go for another one? Knowing him, I can see him pushing up lines and trying to get his team to get the dagger. He still had to survive 15 minutes. Nomads here with the cross. Goalkeeper Carter with two hands. Nomads winning the ball back. It's going to be another corner kick for Nomads. And now Nomads' script has flipped. Is get the ball, hurry up, get the goal. You only need one. The tie gets you the #1 seed. Here comes the cross, low driven, cleared out by Sandro. It's going to be Jake again trying to fight for that. He's got the height. Cleared away from Fuson. And Jordy's trying to chase this ball. And Jordy wins it. It's going to be a throw-in for Inter. Justin with the ball here. Justin. Inter loses the ball in a dangerous place. Jordy trying to get that back. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be given a yellow card for Jordy. Got to be careful and not make those mistakes. And Nomads is actually going to send the ball into the box from here. Cross here. That's going to be into the hands of Carter. Should very much send it quick to Jordy, and actually does look for Jordy. He's not. He is going to get there, and Jordy has players coming in. Jordy on the left-hand side. Jordy gets the shot. Se animó y bien desviado. Looks like we're going to have another substitution coming in for Inter. Mr. Sage looks like he's going to get called up to add more support on the defensive end as on the midfield. Jordy trying to get it with the back of his head. That's going to be ball for Nomads. With Sage coming in, I can see maybe Sandro coming out. Actually, maybe Nico. Away. This is going to be ball to Justin, who passes it over to Carter. Carter's just going to clear that out. Looking for Chris. Perfect pass to Chris. Now to Fuson. Fuson back to Chris, and Chris turns on the wheels, and that's going to be a little too much. Throwing for Nomads. Sandro here, taking the ball, gives it over to James. James, good idea, looking for Sandro, who was offsides. And Nico chases it down as well. It's going to be a goal kick for Nomads. We're going to have a substitution here. Sage is going to be coming on. And it is going to be Nico coming off. And Sage usually gets minutes in the second half. Is going to come on in. Sage is going to slot right there at the center mid position alongside Spencer Palmer to add a little more stability on that midfield. You have Sandro right in front of them. Jordy is the man of attack. You have Chris moving over to the left wing. And James moving over to the right wing. Great pass here from Nomads. In the middle. Trying to make something happen. This is Jacob Fuson moving all the way over here. The right side of the field's completely wide open. Chris pressuring here. Chris winning the ball. Nomads gets the ball back. Going around Sage, going around Sack. He's going to get the cross in. Deflected by Sack. Throw in for the visitor side. We're down to our last 10 minutes of the match plus added time. We're going to have a long throw in into the box here. This is where you cannot make any mistakes. Here comes the throw. Sack gets a deflection. Ball for Nomads. Someone can't get the kick in. And Nomads still has the ball on top of the box. Cuts back out. Here comes the cross into Justin. Justin clears that out. This is where Inter wants to push up the lines here. But one of those plays, you can catch Nomads off with a counterattack and just put the dagger and seal it. Jordy here trying to Sage trying to fight for the ball here. Sage is going to win it. The name of the game is No Mistakes here. Great clearance from Jake. Sandro trying to win the ball back. Player goes around Sandro very quickly. This is James who fights for the ball back. And rents into Jordy. Jordy, be careful with the fouls here. Chris to Sack. Trying to find someone, but gives it away to Nomads. Here comes the shot from far out. And Inter can breathe now. Long kick here. This is going to be James' turn to turn on the wheels. Five minutes left of regular time. Here comes the cross. Jake trying to win that. Jake's does. Fuson winning the ball here. Fuson gets out of there. Fuson clears it out. It lands directly to the center back. No foul given here. Sandro, that's going to be a foul for Inter. And now Inter needs to really move the ball around. Best sort of defense is keeping the ball. And Chris trying to be sneaky over here on the left-hand side. Looks like they are looking for Chris, and Chris does get there, does not get there. Good idea. But I would have liked it better if they just move the ball around, pass it in the back, keep it away from Nomads having it. But instead, Nomads has possession of the ball with still life in them. Pass here, number 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful triangles happening here on the field. Jake headers it back over to Jacob, who is going to save the ball from going out. He's trying to drive it out. Trying to send Sandro. Sandro does not chase after it. 1-2 here. Nomads trying to pass it through. Center back Jake getting in the way of that. Sage going after it. Jake gets the foot on that, clears it out. Now it's Zach, gives it over to Carter. Carter clears it out, but slices it. That's going to be called a foul for Nomads outside the box. Look, everyone. Sometimes players sell the fouls well. And this is a very dangerous spot for Nomads to potentially tie the game and give them the first place to end the season before playoffs. Do they have a free kick specialist? Not sure. Number 9 is standing over the ball very confidently. This could seal the deal for Nomads if they score this free kick. It's going to be on the right-hand side. Tito! Nomads ties it up! Nomads ties it up! But the game is not over yet. Off a very soft foul that was given outside the box, Nomads takes advantage of it and scores the tying goal that's going to give him the number 1 seed. Inter's the team that pays me. We are into just out of time. A mistake here would have been costly. That's going to be a throw-in for Inter. This is Chris. Chris gets the cross in, deflected by Nomad. Spencer to Jacob. Jacob gets the cross in. Not sure if he saw how many minutes the ref added. You gotta assume he probably added at least 3-4 minutes. Ball did not go out. Oh. A couple steps later. Sage over to Jacob on the right-hand side. This is Jake. Fuson gets the cross in. Sandro looking for Fuson on the right-hand side. Fuson. That's a deflection. This is going to be a corner kick for Internacional. This is going to be Sandro. Sandro, the Frenchman, taking the cross here. By the way, that's going to be a goal kick for Nomads. Referee looking at his watch with 3 minutes into stoppage time.
Big one, Leo. Big one. Big one, Leo.
Sage trying to win the ball here, gets in the way of his own players. And of course, the battery dies right now. We're going to be back with visuals, but you can still hear me, which is what matters here. Internacional here on the right-hand side. Here comes the cross. It's going to be deflected. Inter trying to fight for the ball here. We got video back here.
Good. Good work. Again. Yeah! Come on, bro. Let's go.
And that is game. Referee ends the game. And Nomads does win the game. Apologies on the video, but the game is over and Nomads wins the game. Again, apologies on the video at the end. But Nomads wins the game. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, live from Mission Bay High School. Apologies on the video. Camera battery died. But again, the game ended, and Nomads ties it up and ends with the first place. Again, my name is Alejandro Chio, yes, señor, signing out.